Welcome to Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK. We are live from the Hornets Nest on the campus of Fullerton College as the Fullerton Hornets take on Santiago Canyon Hawks. I'm Brady Knight, here with Jerry Roque, Garrett Geimer, Merdad Mochahedi, Ryan Schulman, and Jay Aruya.
For last match results, we have Fullerton Hornets, who won their match against Grossmont 3-1. And we have the Santiago Canyon Hawks that lost their last match to San Diego Mesa 3-2.
Key players for the Fullerton Hornets are Billy Vang, Alex Lucero, Jason Thompson, starting lineup for the Santiago Canyon College. Line Eindar, Benjamin Blanco, Jaden Evangelista, Ryan Kane, Zach Foytik, Cameron Gramatica, and Adam Masura. For the Fullerton College Hornets, our starting lineup is Andrew Ramos, Billy Vang, Connor Stobe, Nathan Chev, Albert Razzo, Warren Chavez, and Jason Thompson. As the Fullerton gets set, we're on a one-loss streak, and that was against as we get it started. A good set from Santiago Canyon. That's 1 point for Santiago Canyon starting out, the Hornets starting it off.
And that was Andrew Ramos with the kill right there.
Hornet serve. This Santiago Canyon going to serve. The received by Fullerton. That was a great kill from Andrew Ramos finding the back court. Another point for Fullerton, 2-1.
Andrew Ramos is starting off hot.
The serve coming from Albert Razzo. Delivers it to the back end. Great set by Santiago. They able to find that back edge of the court, and Fullerton just wasn't able to defend there.
Cameron Gramatico with the kill, number 25 for Santiago Canyon.
Lynn Eindar's got the ball, he's gonna serve. Sent it to the back end, and Fullerton just wasn't able to defend that.
And that service error will go to Santiago Canyon.
Serve from Fullerton. Blocked from Fullerton. Another set from 7. Good rally going. Santiago Canyon's able to get a good serve. The set from number
And gentlemen, what we're seeing here is a good open set for Fullerton, something they really need coming into this broadcast, or excuse me, into this match. So on the floor, Billy Vang, Nathan Cheeve, as you guys mentioned, doing a nice job as Gramatica is back to serve. Big lefty over. And there's a dunk. He palmed it, and he can't do that in the game of volleyball. Dunked it with 2 hands. That point is going to Santiago Canyon. And that was Nathan Cheeve, just lost his head.
Now the Hornets are looking to get off to a really hot start here. They had the lead, down by 1, so we'll see what they can do right here.
Hornets with the point.
Hornets were able to find a soft spot right around the attack line.
Andrew Ramos is going to serve this one. Finds the center. The serve is received. Great set by Razzo. Billy Vang just floats it right over the...
Billy Vang with the nice touch right there, just put it right over the defense and found the soft spot.
Andrew Ramos with the other serve. Sets it to the back end. A great setup by Santiago Canyon, but they just don't deliver. Just an amazing strike, able to catch that one. Fullerton's really defending well here. Billy Vang with the kill.
Early on, Billy Vang is able to find some weak spots in Santiago Canyon's defense.
Andrew Ramos is going to serve it again. Just a little floater. Wasn't able to make it over the net. That's going to be a service error. The serve from Santiago Canyon. Serve received. And just a little floater from Ryan Dickerson, able to get the point there. Santiago Canyon are going to serve. The serve from Canyon, floats it right over. Serve received. Great little set there. Sends it over the net. Where Santiago's setting up for a play, just to the little floater over the net. Lots of guys in the center blocking. Another great block from Billy Vang. Gets the point for the Hornets.
And even with the height advantage, Fullerton is able to contest at the net against Santiago Canyon.
That was Nathan Chev with the port, now Billy Vang with the serve. Sends a little floater to the back end. Just does not find the court, sends it right over Santiago Canyon. Score 7-7 as we get into the first set. Serve received, a nice little setup. Some great defense over here by Santiago Canyon. Great set from Razzo.
Connor Stobie was met at the net, and point will go to Santiago Canyon.
It's going to be Zach Foytik serving. Serve received. And that's Nathan Chev, just puts it over the net, able to get another point for Hornets. It's now 8-8.
And Nathan Chev is usually setting people up as a setter, but was able to score some points for his team right there.
Nathan Chev with the serve. Finds that back end. A great setup and a great spike, but just not defended well enough by Fullerton. 9-8, Santiago Canyon College.
And that was Benny Blanco who had the kill on that far side. Back to serve is Ryan Kane for the Hawks.
Benny Blanco last year was a Fullerton Hornet, but transferred and is now on the Santiago Canyon team.
And Blanco is there again with another block. So 2 points in a row, and the Hawks have the lead, 10 serving 8.
Ryan Cave on the back end, gonna serve this one. Finds the back left corner of Fullerton's defense. Great set by Santiago Canyon. Multiple attacks. Another set. Set from the libero. A lot of big rally going on as no one can find any holes here. And that's Jason Thompson does find that back corner. Another point for Hornets. It's 9-10 Hornets as we get into this first set. Connor Stobe is going to serve it again. Last game he had 13 points and 10 kills. Deflects off the net.
Huge dig by number 10 for Fullerton.
And that's Jason Thompson finds that back left. That's 2 kills in a row for Jason Thompson. Hornets get ready to serve. It is 11-10. Hornets are up. Connor Stobe is ready to serve. Serves it to the back end. And Santiago Canyon sends it right over their defense. Another point for Santiago Canyon. It's 11-11.
And that was Zach for Santiago Canyon with the points.
Great block from Santiago Canyon. The set from Razzo. A great dig there from Santiago Canyon as well. They're really using this height at the net to get a lot of blocks, and that's 2 straight blocks from Santiago Canyon, just not able to send it over the net. Santiago Canyon goes up 12-11. That's Zach Foytik serving the ball. A great dig from Albert Razzo. Hornets score another point. Zach Foytik with the serve. Great dig from Razzo. Set.
Jason Thompson with the kill for Fullerton. Scores 12 for Fullerton, 13 Santiago Canyon.
The serve from Fullerton. Great defended. Nice little set and attack, but just finds the net. That's going to be another point for the Fullerton Hornets. It's now 13-13. Razzo's going to serve the ball. A little deep. Great little attack from Santiago.
Santiago's Canyon's height played a factor at the attack line right there, and they were able to meet Jason Thompson at the net.
Jonathan Chavez Calderon with the serve. Floats it right over the net. Defended well by Fullerton. Blocked by Santiago. And as it hits the ref, I believe that's Hornets points.
14-14 tie.
Jason Thompson's going to serve this one. Send it to the back edge, defended by Lynn Eindar. Another point Hornets. Thompson with the serve. And that seemed to hit Cameron Gramatica, and it's going to be a point for Santiago as it goes out of bounds. Gramatica with the serve. And it just goes right into the net, a point for the Hornets. It's now 16-15 Hornets.
Andrew Ramos back to serve.
Billy Vang with the kill.
Billy Fang is really finding some weak spots at the attack line on the Santiago Canyon side, and it's given the Hornets a 2-point lead.
Serve by Fullerton. Set by Santiago. Great attack by Santiago. Another set by Santiago. Defended well by Fullerton. Just a little floater just to catch a defense off guard. That's Cameron Gramatica with the hit. That one goes off the defender of Santiago. Another point Hornets. It's now 18-15 Hornets.
Good job by Connor Stobie there to get over the outstretched hands of Gramatica. So we have Andrew Ramos with the serve, Billy Vang, Connor Stobie.
Timeout taken by Santiago. It's the first set, 18-15 Fullerton. You are watching KBPK. Fullerton College Volleyball.
So far we have the Hornets, and they've been pretty aggressive at the attack line. And Santiago is looking to shake things up in this time, coming out of this timeout.
And what we've noticed is Gramatica on Santiago Canyon side and Benjamin Blanco in gray. Both of them have been doing a nice job patrolling the nets for the Hawks. So they come out with Gramatica. Blanco is not in. The libero is Lynn Eindar in the black jersey. Nathan Foytek, or excuse me, Zach Foytek. Jaden Evangelista, Adam Masura, and also Ryan Dickerson on the floor for Santiago Canyon. Ramos with the serve with Razzo, Thompson, Chave, and Vang. And Stobie runs onto the floor for your Hornets. The libero in white for the Hornets is Albert Razzo. Ramos to serve.
As we get out of the timeout, this is the first set. Scores 18-15 Hornets. Hornets with the first serve.
(19) Hornets, 15 Santiago Canyon.
And that's Connor Stobie. He's been finding that outside edge a lot, creating attacks for Fullerton College. This is Andrew Ramos serving. Floats it over to the back edge. Great serve received. Some touches at the net, and Hornets are going to get that point.
And that was a soft touch by Cable Met Raw for Santiago Canyon Hawks.
The serve is no good from the Hawks as he finds the net. Hornets are going to serve now. Billy Vang's got the ball. She sends a floater over the net. Serve received. And that's Connor Stobie, just denies the serve, gives him right back to him. Billy Vang again with the serve. Sends it to the back edge of their defense. Serve received. And the kill.
We'll go to Adam Mersa.
Adam Musara leads the league in hitting percentage for Orange Empire Conference. Another serve. Attack blocked. Another set. And the Kill's able to get through as they had defenders at the middle, but just Santiago was able to find that hole in that defense.
And that was Benjamin Blanco, the former Hornet.
The set from Hornets. Stobie just sends it right over. Another set setting up for attack. Santiago was able to defend. Another set from the Hornets. That's Connor Stobie just sending it to the back edge. Santiago hits it out of bounds. Another point for the Hornets.
Your Fullerton Hornets are in prime position, 23, with the Santiago Canyon 18.
Nathan Chev with the serve. Sends it right over Santiago, giving them another point. It's now 23-19, Hornets lead. Ryan Kane now serving it. Great dig from Hornets. The set. And that's off of Marcus Blewett. Another point for Hornets for Santiago.
And that kill goes to Cameron Gramatica.
Serve defended well by the Hornets. Stobie all over the place on this play. The set from Santiago. Defended well by Jason Thompson. It's going to be a point for Santiago as it gets defended from Jason Thompson. Timeout taken by Fullerton College. It's a first set, 23-21 as Fullerton leads. You are listening to KBPK. This is Fullerton College Volleyball. We've seen two great defensive teams, not a lot of attacking from both edge, but more just squaring off of defenses. It is the first set, 23-21 Hornets. You are listening to 90.1 KBPK. It's going to be Fullerton College with the serve. Ryan Kane with the serve. And the serve poorly defended by Fullerton. It's going to be another point for the Santiago Canyon Hawks. And the lineup for the Fullerton College Hornets is going to be Andrew Ramos, Billy Vang, Connor Stobie, Nathan Chev, Albert Razzo, Alex Lucero, and Jason Thompson. For Santiago Canyon College,
For Santiago, we have Ryan Kane. We have Len Ian Dar. We have Benjamin Blanco.
Ryan Kane with the serve.
We have Cameron Gramatica. And Zach Fotiv. And another timeout to Fullerton College.
It is still the first set. Scores 23-24. Santiago leads. You are listening to 90.1 KBPK.
Back on the floor for Fullerton is Andrew Ramos. Wearing number 6, Warren Chavez. 16 in blue. 17 is Cameron Hecker. Connor Stobie wearing 8. Libero number 10 is going to be Albert Razzo. And Billy Vang. Actually, it's going to be Nathan Chi wearing 9 in blue, and coming in for Stobie will be Alex Guastella wearing number 5 in blue. That's your Hornets on the floor. Back to serve is Ryan King for Santiago Canyon. The libero is Lynn Eindar.
Serve defended well by the Hornets. Hornets just centered over the net. Blocked by the Hornets. Hornets with the point right there. It's going to be Connor Stobie serving. He's got a lot of power there. Defended well by Santiago. With the defense and the attack, Connor Stobie. Hornets just weren't able to defend that, sends it out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Santiago. As Zach Foytik gets ready to serve, the 6'3" sophomore. Serves it to the back edge and just catches Connor Stobie slipping, just finds that back corner, and he just didn't have an answer for that one.
The game's
Santiago Canyon takes the first set, 26-24 in that first set. Fullerton and both of them played equal throughout, but that'll end it, and we'll come back for the second set as you're listening to Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK.
This is 90.1 KBBK on, I'm sorry. This is Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBBK. The announcers' names, we have Jay Aruya, Garrett Geimer, Jerry Rogue, Brady Knight, Mirhad Mirhad, and Ryan Schumann. About to begin the second set. And the lineups we have out for Fullerton is
Andrew Ramos, Billy Vang, Connor Stobie, Nathan Chev, Albert Razzo, Warren Chavez, and Jason Thompson.
for Santiago Canyon, we have Cameron Gramatica, Ryan Dickerson, Adam Ursan, Jaden Evelingen, Ryan Kane, the libero, Len Endar. Back to serve, we have Ryan Kane. Nice dig by, but point will go to Santiago Canyon. That was a dig by Albert Razzo for Fullerton, but it was not in bounds. Back to serve, Ryan Kane. Kill goes to Benjamin Blanco for Santiago Canyon. Early lead, 2-0 Santiago Canyon.
Benjamin Blanco is the 6'5", 185 sophomore. His first year was at Fullerton, but he transferred to Santiago Canyon College Hawks for his sophomore year.
Point goes to Santiago Canyon for a 3-0 lead. Back to serve, Ryan Kane.
There's for sure a height advantage from Santiago Canyon as they dominate the net, able to find multiple attacks. It's going to go just out of bounds.
And that was Zach Voley with the points for a 4-0 lead for Santiago Canyon.
Excellent serve received by Albert Razzo.
Fullerton finally was able to score 1-4 Santiago Canyon. Back to serve, Albert Razzo. Nice dig. That was a dig by Zach Foley, but point goes to Fullerton, 2-4 Santiago Canyon. Back to serve. The serve was just by Albert Razzo to give 3-4. Santiago Canyon still with the lead.
Razzo had a great game against Grossmont last Wednesday, scoring 4 points and 9 digs.
So we've got a 2-hit violation for Santiago, and Fullerton ties this up at 4-4 here in the second set.
Albert Razzo back to serve.
On a set from Kane to Grammatica.
Fullerton's defense fully spread out, able to get that one back to Santiago, but still not good enough as Santiago gets a point.
And that was Benjamin Blanco with another point there, the former Hornet, causing problems for Fullerton College. Back to serve, Zach Votiv.
So another point goes to Santiago Canyon as they're up by 6-4 with the service against Fullerton. Back to serve is going to be Wojcik. Wojcik, the right-hander, serves it long, and that point goes to Fullerton. So Fullerton 5 is serving 6. Back to serve for Fullerton is going to be Alex Costella. You see him in there blue with the yellow trim. Costella with the left-handed serve. Eindar Kane backflips to Gramatica, and he lays it down on that far side.
And Gramatica had a strong serve there. You could see the power just coming off of the hand. Pumps up nice and high, gets his arm back, and the sound that the ball just makes coming off of that shot is just booming through this auditorium. You can see why he's leading the Orange Empire Conference right now in kills and in kills per set.
6'8" sophomore service by Chavez Calderon. He hits it long. So another point on 2 service errors for Santiago Canyon. So Fullerton now serving 6-7. As we have Andrew Ramos, the right-hander. Pink shoes over to the near side. Here's Kane again. Gramatica one more time with another kill. And that's kill number 7 for Gramatica this evening.
And coming in today, he came into the season with 177 kills so far. And with those 7, he's tallied up a pretty good amount. I wouldn't be surprised if he stays on top of the leaderboard going into the Orange Empire Conference.
And Connor Stobie is down on the floor in tremendous pain. Let's hope he's okay. This is Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK. Corey Nalen, Jerry Roque, Brady Knight, and Jay Aruya at the table here. Jay, Brady, what have you seen in these first 2 sets between these 2 squads?
It's been a back and forth match so far. Fullerton started off hot, but Santiago Canyon really was able to close the gap and win that first set. And they've taken control here in the second set, but we'll see if Fullerton makes adjustments with this injury that it looks like they're going to be losing another player tonight.
Connor Stobie did have a very active set, getting digs and attacks for Fullerton College, and is a valuable asset to the team and would definitely hurt if we didn't have him. Looks like he definitely will not continue for this set. We might be able to see him at the later edge of the game.
Connor Stobie. For the returning lineups, we have Jaden. We have Ryan Kane, Cameron Gramatica, Zach Fotik, Adam Masur.
So on your screen, if you're looking at him, 2 is Dickerson. 20 back to serve is Gramatica. Foytek number 20, Gramatica with the left-handed serve.
Point goes to Fullerton. 6-9. Santiago. Oh no, point goes to Santiago Canyon. 6-9.
Santiago just not able to get an attack as the point goes to the Hornets.
Billy Vang with the soft touch over the net. Billy Vang also back to set. Dig by Santiago Canyon. Back and forth at the net.
Santiago Canyon's defenders doing well to stop Fullerton's attack.
You can really tell by the height advantage Santiago Canyon has at the net. Point goes to Santiago Canyon, 7-10.
And as the dig doesn't go well, defense.
So Evangelista 2 serve. Here's Chave. Guastella, nice dig by Evangelista. From the back row, Gramatica up strong, saving it is Razzo. Guastella, Eindar, Dickerson putting it down attempted by Musara. But there's a double hit by Fullerton, and that double hit was on Cheeve, and now it's 12-7. Santiago Canyon with the lead and the serve. This is Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK.
And this is the second set. The score is 7-12, Santiago Canyon.
That's Coach Tim Johnson talking to the Santiago Canyon Hawks. His professional career coaching began when he coached the Northern Ireland national team, where his squad was a finalist in the 2008 CEV Championships.
So back on the floor for Santiago Canyon, Masura, Dickinson, Foytik, up front, Gramatica, Eindar, and serving is Evangelista. And a nice quick over by Nathan Sheave. So he brings him closer. Now the score is 8 serving 12 with Sheave, Ramos, Razo. Blewett up front, Eindar, Dickinson. Here's Foytik putting it down, cross court, plays the angles. And it is now 13-8, Santiago Canyon. The remaining Hornets on the court will be Hecker and Gostella. Serving now is Masura. Right-handed, brings it over. Confusion on the back row for the Hornets, and that's another point for the Hawks. It's 14-8 here in the second set. Masura, 6'4", sophomore middle blocker. One more soft serve over. Sheave, Gostella with the left, chased down by Foytik. Blocked by Blanco and netted by Dickinson. So Dickinson touches the net on the over attempt. Fullerton has serve at 9-14 in the second set. Blanco has 3 blocks and 3 kills this evening. Cameron Hecker, right-handed jump serve. Dickinson quickly to Blanco. That's his 4th kill of the night. And he hammers it home for a 15-9 advantage. Coming in is Ryan Kane, coming in to do the serving. Out goes Ryan Dickinson. So Kane effectively served the ball in the first set. Had a run of 3 straight points. Chev to Gostella. Tried to dig out. Was Kane, but too effective on the Hornet side. So it's 10 serving 15. Albert Razzo steps back to serve. Razzo with the right hand. He's a libero tonight. Solid season. Comes up. Bad set. Point. Last touch. Kane. So nice job of putting it over. It looked like it was Billy Vang who put that over. 11 serving 15. Razzo. The right-hander on the right side. Einvar. Gramatica, the big lefty. That time it was tipped by Vang. Far side, Ramos. Eindar is there. Back set, Foytik. Razzo, Ramos. The connection not good into the net. Point goes to the Hawks at 16-11. Foytik back to serve. 6'3", outside hitter. Gotta like the unis, the gray with the blue. Razzo, Gostella. Back row, too soft. Looks like Cameron Hecker had to go right off his knuckles into the net, and it's 17-11.
Looks like that touch there was just a hair too soft. Looks like he was trying to find that donut in the center, but fortunately unable to get it over the net. The Hawks will get up a few more points.
Gostella double blocked by Blanco and Evangelista, but too strong with 4 hands up top. And Fullerton is now down 5, 17-12. So Gostella, the lefty, 5'11", freshman from Valley Christian High School, That is in Cerritos. Here's Kane. Quick set. Blanco blocked up top by Vang. No, yeah, it is Vang. Cheeve to Vang. Blocked back over to Cheeve. Here's Razzo. Costello. No net touch by Blanco. And Blanco gets his fourth. No, it snuck through. He does not get his fourth block of the match. Point goes to Fullerton. They're down 4, 17 to 13. So 13 serving 17 is going to be Alex Costello. On the net. Grammatica, when you need a point, there it is. Cameron Grammatica, 6'8". You can't coach 6'8". You can't teach 6'8". 6'8" gives you 18 points, 18 to 13 now. Santiago Canyon in to do the serving is Jonathan Chavez Calderon. Little set shot serve, and that is barely out. So it's 14 serving 18 here in the second set. This is Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK.
Looks like we're going to get a quick substitution here for the Hawks as well. Cameron Grammatica coming back onto the court, as well as Ben Blanco.
And that serve is deep. So it's 19-14. Santiago Canyon took the first set 26-24. Now they're trying to take the second set. Grammatica with the left hand. Powerful serve. Razzo. Hecker. Dickinson doesn't wait with a flying left-handed push. Hecker, Grammatica, Santiago Canyon. Here's Evangelista blocked out on this near side. And that point belongs to the Hawks. They're taking control of the second set, 20 to 14. Timeout on the floor taken by Fullerton College head coach Eddie Rapp. In the second set, this is Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK.
Now, guys, we've seen Cameron Grammatica absolutely dominating the court today. What do you guys think the Hornets are going to have to do here in order to secure and, you know, kind of bite away at this lead that's kind of falling away from them?
Gonna have to set it up defensively. Santiago's been really powerful at the line. It seems like their defending is running the game, and they're just finding more opportunities than the Hornets. So Hornets are just gonna have to address that issue so they could find more opportunities as well.
And Ryan, I'm glad you bring up how dominant the Hawks have been up at the net. We have seen a lot of this rally scoring going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But like Corey had mentioned earlier, you can't teach height. I mean, they're absolutely dominating at the net, blocking every single shot that we've had. I think the Hornets have mainly been finding a lot of their points going towards the back end of the court, finding those corners and the pockets in the center here. Grammatica gets ready to serve.
Marcus Price checks in for the first time for the Hawks. Heckert goes up top, met by Dickinson. Cheeve quickly trying to let that campfire on that right side. He does. And that point goes to the Hornets out of the timeout. 15 serving 20. With Billy Vang back doing the serving. Ramos with him, Gostella, Blewett, Cheeve, and Hecker on the floor. Dickinson, Evangelista with the long shot on the near side. 16 now serving 20. Hornets trying to make a comeback in this second set.
This could be where we see the momentum swing back that way. Big credit over to Albert Razzo 2 points ago, making that diving attempt to keep that ball alive and get the side out for the Hornets, who are now trailing by 4, looking to bite away at that lead.
Dickinson sets for Price. Low dig by Costella. And there's a net violation. Dickinson went underneath, hit the antenna as well, and there's a quick timeout taken by the Hawks. As Fullerton has run off 4 straight out of that timeout. It's now 20 to 17 in favor of the Hawks. This is Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK.
With the loss of Connor Stobie, I feel like the match was really going slanted in Santiago Canyon's direction until about the last minute or so, where Fullerton has closed the lead. And now we're here 17 to 20. And we'll see if Fullerton can make another push right here to to close the gap.
So Billy Vang doing the serving out of this timeout. Same 5. 4 straight for the Hornets. Right-handed serve, Dickinson, Evangelista softly, and softly does it. Gives them a point out of the timeout, 21-17. They have the serve. They're already up 1-0. As Evangelista, 6'2" sophomore outside hitter. She skips it over to Hecker. Nice dig by Eindar. Here's Gramatica up top, blocked by Blewett. And Blewett gives Fullerton their 18th point of the second set. Blewett started this season as a redshirt, now out of Davis. Sheave back. Nathan, 5'10" out of Long Beach Poly. Wojtek, Dickinson, give and go back to Wojtek, hits the antenna. And that point goes to Santiago Canyon. So as you know, gentlemen, that cannot hit the antenna or else that's a point to the opposite team. 22-18, Hawks with the serve. Marcus Price back deep. Razzo, Chi, backdoor set by Hecker. And Wojtek was having none of it.
That's 2 straight points for Santiago Canyon. They're really going to have to get something going. They don't want to go into the third set 2-0.
23-18, Hawks with the lead and the serve. Left hand Gostella. Was it out? Yes, it was. Point Hawks here in the second set. They're looking to go up 2-0. They took that first set 26-24. Sheave, Hecker, and confusion in the back row. Gives a point to the Hornets.
And as they get that side out here, this could be that momentum that they need to swing back their way. They're currently down 5 points, but as we know, you can take it back to 25-25 and win by 2. And we'll have to hope to see if the libero here can take it.
David Perez-Gonzalez with the serve. Wojtek up high. Here's Perez-Gonzalez again. Razzo bumps it over. Eindar, Blanco tried to put it away. 24-8-19, we sit. Second set, and that is long, that's out, so that means the second set taken by Santiago Canyon. The Hawks are up 2-0 on the Hornets. They take that one 25-19. This is Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK. Welcome back to Fullerton College Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK. Corey Nalen, Merdad Mostahedi, Ryan Schulman, and Jerry Roque here in the third set.
Currently, the score is 2-0 in favor of Santiago Canyon, and we have not seen a very close game so far. Both sets have started off back and forth, but then near the end, Santiago has pulled him out both times.
indeed they have, Ryan. They started off very strong. They got up to a nice 5-point lead, kept that lead going into the first set for a few more points, but fortunately wasn't able to hold on to that lead, and they gave it up late in that first set. Now, fellas, you guys got a little bit of a better view up at the top of the bleachers today. What did you guys see, and what did you think was kind of lacking on the Hornets side today?
The Hornets are lacking at the front of the net, right at the front. They put up a good defense, but when it comes to offense time, the big men on Santiago Canyon always stuff them. It's just not enough. They keep waterfalling them right at the net.
And I did mention that earlier with Jay and Ryan on the set. It feels like up front at the net, like you had said, it is a very strong defensive match. Santiago Canyon has the Hornets by advantage on height-wise. And like Corey had mentioned earlier, you can't teach height. That's just something that comes naturally. And it feels like that's one of the struggles that the Hornets are having currently right now against this Hawks team.
We're gearing up for the third set here, and hopefully Fullerton can take one of these sets. I mean, the first two, they are back and forth for both of them. It's just in the end of a rally, once it comes down to the front line, Santiago Canyon has had the advantage every single time. Getting the rally going hasn't seemed to be our issue. It's finishing points and capitalizing on those rallies. Let's see if they can get it done here.
And this is the first conference match of the Orange Empire Conference that we've seen from both of these teams. Currently, your Hornets are 4-7, and the Santiago Canyon Hawks are 7-4. So a big win today for either team will definitely change what those standings are going to look like going later on into this season.
Albert Razzo is up for the set. And spiked out of bounds by Cameron Gramatica. Fullerton point. Now we have Zach Foytik for the Santiago Canyon Eagles set back to serve. Fullerton gets another point there, getting up to a quick 2-0 start.
That's Andrew Ramos with a 6 spike right down the middle.
David Perez Gonzalez now back to serve. He will float the ball to the middle, up to Foytik. Foytik to Kane, spiked down by Blanco. Santiago point.
That's Ryan Kane sitting right down the middle, giving a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, he leads Santiago in assists this year, so no surprise there of him setting his teammate up yet again. We've seen that multiple times today already. Lee Mandar back to serve. And it is spiked out of bounds by Billy Vang. Good recovery by Fullerton. Out of bounds, point to Santiago Canyon. They are up to a quick 4-1 lead here to start. This is not looking good for your Hornets. The serve is up. It's back. Missed again by Fullerton. That is yet another Santiago Canyon point.
So we get a quick substitution here for the Hornets. We'll see Nathan Cheeve come out as we get Junior Paniagua, the sophomore returner, coming back onto the court.
Looking to give Fullerton a little bit of life here, hopefully. And the serve is up and out of bounds. Fullerton point. It is now 2-5. Santiago with the lead. Jason Thompson back to serve. Floats it in. Swatted down by Gramatica, but recovered by Fullerton. Gramatica again, recovered by Fullerton again. Junior Paniagua. And we saw another short rally there that yet again ended in a Santiago Canyon point. Cameron Gramatica is back to serve, and it's up and it's over. Fullerton has control of it. Up to Jason Thompson. He will send it over and get the point for Fullerton. Score is now 3-6 in favor of the Santiago Canyon Eagles. Hawks. Andrew Ramos is back to serve, and he will. That will be an ace there by Andrew Ramos. Beautiful serve there, as nobody could even touch the ball. Let's see if Fullerton can get a couple points going here. They've already gotten 2 in a row. Andrew Ramos once more. Ball is up. Santiago has controlled it. Up. Andrew Ramos with the hit. Zach Foytik with the spike. Santiago point. It is 7-4 in favor of the Santiago Canyon Hawks. Evangelista gets the ball up over the net to Chi. Swatted down by Bang, but recovered by Santiago Canyon. Up. After a couple back and forth hits there, Fullerton just could not communicate and complete on the point. Yet another Santiago point.
Albert Raza was right under the ball. Unfortunately, he couldn't hit it because he had already hit it once before.
Fullerton has the ball controlled. Up to Nathan Chi, Billy Vang. Hit down by Foytik. Billy Vang controls it. Point Fullerton.
Albert Raza gets his revenge on that one.
Merdad, what do you think Fullerton can do here to try and tighten this game up and maybe take a set right here?
Honestly, at the front line, they keep going for spikes and they keep getting stuffed by the oak tree defense that Santiago has. They need to do more raindrops. Touch it over. Don't try to keep slamming because they have an answer for that. They're ready for them every time. But when they do the little raindrops, a little touch over, it goes over. I wouldn't say 100% of the time, but they got about a 50% shot right here every time they do that. They need to stick to that more.
Yeah, I think they're definitely getting in the Hornets' heads a little bit here. Let's see how they'll react.
Out of bounds.
And that is this serve that is out of bounds. Point to Fullerton. They are currently down by a score of 6-9 here in our third set. Nathan Cheeve back to set. And he will float it over the net. And it is missed by Santiago, and that is another Fullerton Hornet point.
Make the big guys in front try to dig. Hurts them every time, and it tires them out too. It's a good strategy. Let's see if they can keep doing it.
Cheeve back to set once more. And the ball is up, and it's over. Controlled by Santiago. Spiked down by Foytik.
Whoa.
Almost took us out over here. Santiago Canyon with the point. Number 12, Ryan Keynes checked into the game for the Santiago Canyon Hawks. He helped them close out their first set. Let's see what he can do here. The ball is up. And it is spiked, controlled by Jason Thompson. Beautiful point there by Albert Raza, yet again. He's seeming to start to come alive during this set here.
Scores 8-10. Hornets down by 2.
Raza was set back to serve. And that is an ace for Albert Raza, scoring 3 points in a row for the Fullerton College Hornets.
Beautiful. He's on fire right now.
Yeah, this is definitely the spark that they needed. They got to keep this going.
They've crawled back to a 1-point game.
Razzo back to set again. Controlled by Santiago. The spike by Grammatica is blocked by Jason Thompson, and we have ourselves a tie game. It is 10-10 in the third set.
Great job by Thompson there. He read Grammatica really well.
Fullerton can take the lead with a point here. Ball is controlled by Santiago and over the net. Nathan Cheeve with the set. Andrew Ramos with the hit over the net. Foytik again. That is swatted out of bounds by Grammatica. Not quite sure what he was doing there, and your Fullerton College Hornets have themselves a lead. It is 11-10. Albert Razzo is still back to set as he is on a streak right now. Ball hits the net, but it's still live. Controlled by Santiago. Kane over the net. Cheeve controls it. Blewett spikes it. Beautiful there. Slam dunk there by Marcus Blewett, number 19.
Marcus Blewett, the biggest guy in the Fullerton College team at 6'8". Makes an imposing figure in the front.
Has not played much today either, and
Right.
maybe you're going to see him in the game more after this. Razzo again with this serve. That was Foytik hitting it over the net. Once again, point for Santiago Canyon. Zach Foytik back. The serve is up, and it is out of.
Still a one-point game. Hornets 12, Santiago Canyon 11.
Foytik back to serve again. Ball is up, and it does not get over the net. Fullerton College has taken the lead again at 13-12. This is exactly how that first set started, just a back and forth game. So let's see if Fullerton can at least get a lead here and win a couple points in a row. Let's see what David Perez Gonzalez has to do about that. Benny Blanco hits it over the net, controlled by Fullerton. Grammatica with this spike. And that is out of bounds. Santiago Canyon gets the point there, tying this game up yet again. Chavez Calderon is back to set for the Hawks. And it's up. Controlled by Razzo to Cheeve. Thompson hits it down. Cheeve again. Up to Thompson again. Spiked. Blocked by Santiago. Controlled. Blocked again on the hit by Andrew Ramos. Santiago Canyon's front line has been able to block almost every single shot that has come their way this game. Maybe Fullerton has to start looking for some other ways to try to score. And just like that, we have another lead change in this third set, with Santiago taking the lead 14-13. Fullerton with the ball now. Thompson with the hit, and a beautiful shot right to the middle of the court. No one could get there, and it is, again, a tie game. 14 apiece. Jason Thompson's back set to serve. The ball is up, and it's over. Controlled by Santiago, hit up, and what looked like a good spike was out of bounds there. Fullerton gets the point. It is. Thompson hits it over the net, which is yet again controlled by Santiago, but again, another spike.
Score is even, 15-15. They still got the big men in the front line. Grammatica's got the ball, and he knows how to do it high and low.
Yeah, he seems to be just an amazing all-around player today. He's been everywhere. And speak of that, he gets the service ace there. Nobody even could get to that ball. that marks our 7th lead change of this third set. At 16-15 in favor of the Hawks. Gramatica is back to set for them. Ball is up, and it will be out of bounds. Fullerton point. 16 apiece. Gramatica with the hit over the net, and that is another point for Santiago. Currently in the game for Fullerton, we have number 10, Albert Razzo, number 11, David Perez Gonzalez, number 9, Nathan Cheeve, number 7, Billy Vang, number 20, Jason Thompson, and number 6, Andrew Ramos. And for the Santiago Canyon Hawks, we have number 2, Caleb Merrill, number 7, Lean Eindar, number 37, Adam Masuda, number 20, Zach Foytik, number 25, Cameron Gramatica, and number 10, Jaden Evangelista. This has been a great third set so far, as we are all knotted up at 17 here. Let's see who can run away with the last set of points and take this third set. Number 14, Alex Lucero has just checked into the game for the Hornets. Andrew Ramos with the hit, deflected by Gramatica. Hawks have it. They get it over the net. Cheeve hits it over. Somehow Santiago is able to get it over the net, but it was not valid there as they lose the point. Fullerton with the lead, 18-17. Alex Lucero back to serve. He will float it over. Just a not great job there of controlling the ball there. Fullerton is able to get a 2-point lead over the Hawks. It is now 19-17. 6 more points, and the Fullerton College Hornets can earn themselves a set win here. Timeout called by the Santiago Canyon Hawks to hopefully stop some of this momentum going Fullerton's way.
First time out of this set, not compared to the second one where there's plenty of timeouts. They're trying to read each other's strategies. If you noticed before, Gramatica saw that the ball wasn't getting through over the net when he did in the center, so he kept aiming for corners, and it worked 2 times in a row, almost a 3rd time in a row.
Yeah,
so that's something to look at. They've really learned to learn from each other.
And I think Fullerton is also starting to adapt and learn on the spot here, as it seems that they are starting to attack more of those weak spots in Santiago's defense that they probably didn't even think were there in that second set when they were winning points on points. So Fullerton looks to have gained a little bit of stability, and we have a very, very close, good third set going on. Let's see if we can capitalize and come out with the win.
Let's see if Lucero's still on fire. That's what that timeout was all about, cooling him off.
This is our third set, and the score is now 19-18 in favor of your Fullerton College Hornets.
And Lucero has not cooled off, for the record.
Well, he will now, because he just checked out of the game. Number 19, Marcus Blewett, is back in the game for your Hornets, and that is hit down by Albert Razzo. He is on a roll here in this third set. This is just some great team play we're seeing by Fullerton here. They're moving the ball around, they're communicating, they're not making any silly mistakes, and they find themselves up 2 in what looks to be like a promising third set. Nathan Cheeve back to set for the Hornets. He will float it over, controlled by the Hawks, spiked down and out of bounds. That is another Fullerton College point. Current score is 21-18, favor Hornets. Cheeve is still back to set. And the ball is over, controlled by Foytik. Smacked down by the Hawks. Up to Jason Thompson, hits it over the net, controlled by Santiago. Tries to get the kill there, but Fullerton with the block. 22-18 is our score here, as the Hornets have built themselves a solid 4-point lead All they need is 3 more points, and they will win the first set.
That was Marcus Blewett's second block at the net right at this in this set.
Yeah, definitely after checking into the game, it seems Fullerton has gained their lead since that. Gramatica hits it down, Ramos hits it up, Chief controls it, over to Ramos, it's down again. Albert Razzo has been on a complete tear in this third set.
Absolutely. Santiago Canyon seems to have slowed down a bit. I wonder if the big men are a little tired now.
Let's see if we can close this one out as number 12, Ryan Kane, is back to set for the Hawks. He hits it over, controlled by Razzo. Set up by Chief, spiked down by Razzo. Would almost look like a Fullerton College Hornet point. Is now another rally. Hit over the net. Another Fullerton College Hornet point. We are now 23-14 here in this third set. The score is 23-19 in favor of the Hornets here in the third set. Santiago up 2-0 now, looking to close it out, but Fullerton might have something to say about that. Ball is spiked over and blocked by Marcus Blewett. Back up by Gramatica, and that is out of bounds. Fullerton College can clinch the set here with the point. They will have none other than Albert Razzo back to serve. I'm not sure who else you would want with the ball right now in this set, the way he's playing. And the serve is up, and it's over. It's controlled by Lindang. Kane up, and that is hit out of bounds by Santiago Canyon, and the Fullerton College Hornets have won the third set here, 25-19. This is Ryan Schulman on 90.1 KBPK. Here, this is our fourth set. The score is 2-1 in favor of the Santiago Canyon Hawks.
You know, in their last game, the top attackers for Fullerton were Junior Paniagua and Nathan Cheeve, both with a high of 13 attacks each. Fullerton's best killers in their last game were Connor Stobe and Billy Vang with 10 and 8 kills respectively. But for Santiago's last match, their top attackers were Caleb Merrill with 26 and Ryan Kane with 23. Santiago's best killers were Cameron Gramatica with 20 and Jaden Evangelista with 12. Just those numbers alone, that's a big difference. And you see the difference that big men make in a game such as this. But still, Fullerton has held their own pretty well. I do believe the bigger men on Santiago were getting tired. And so it's going to be interesting to see how they play them.
Yeah, this is definitely where having that athleticism over just pure height definitely is going to come into play as we have entered our fourth set here. Or will be entering our fourth set. Coach Ed Rapp for the Fullerton College Hornets is entering his 4th year as a coach of the men's team and his 19th overall. He was a huge part of Fullerton getting volleyball, men's volleyball, back on this campus in 2016, and where in his first season he led the team to a 12-9 record.
This is Hornet Volleyball on 90.1 KBPK. We're about to start the 4th set. I'm Merdad Mujtahedi. Sitting next to me is Ryan Schulman and Jerry Roque and Garrett Geimer.
And we see number 19, Marcus Blewett, staying into the game here for the Hornets. Ryan Kane back to start this 4th set for the Hawks. He will serve it over. Nathan Cheeve will control it and spike down by Marcus Blewett to get the Hornets the first point and an early 1-0 lead in this 4th set. It might be a lot, but Fullerton can still win this game. Even though they got off to an early 2-0 deficit, they can still close this out and win 3 sets in a row to win this game. Let's see if they can get it done. Perez Gonzalez back to serve. The ball's over, controlled by Lindar, spiked down by Blanco, and that is deflected out of bounds. Santiago point. This game has seemed to get a lot more serious after that first set. All the players have all locked in now, and we've got ourselves a volleyball match. Foytik back to serve, and that does not make it over the net, giving Fullerton a point. 2-1 Hornets. Jason Thompson back to serve, and he will float the ball over, controlled by Santiago. Hit down by Angelista. And that ball is spiked by Fullerton, but blocked by none other than Cameron Gramatica. They need to stop getting the ball to that front part of the net and trying to spike it over. That has did not seem to work for Fullerton all night.
Adam Masura's moved to the front too for Santiago. They have a nice oak tree wall over there.
And that is smacked down by Vane, but nicely controlled by Lindar. Hit over the net by Gramatica. Up from, beautiful spike there from Billy Vang. Slammed it. 3-2 Hornets. Andrew Ramos back to serve for the Hornets, and it's up. Awkwardly hit by Foytik. That seemed to be an error on the Hawks' end right there. It is now 4-2 in favor of your Hornets. Controlled and up by Kane, again with the assist to Masura. Ryan Kane is very, very good at setting his teammates up for these assists, and I understand why. Having 3 extremely tall guys up front makes it pretty easy to... And that ball is not controlled by the Hornets, as they will give Santiago a point.
Score is 4-4 now.
Cameron Gramatica is back to set for the Hawks. Powerful serve over the top. It is controlled by Cheeve up to Vang, and that is blocked by the Hawks. Santiago point, and the Hawks have themselves their first lead of this set. It is 5-4. Gramatica back to set again. He will hit it over, controlled by Ramos, up to Vang. He hits it over the net. And that will be another Hawks point there. Scores 6-4.
Vang and Raza put a bit of their own oak tree defense on that one. Gave Santiago Canyon a taste of their own medicine.
Let's see what Gramatica has planned here. And it will knock it over the net, and that will be a Fullerton College point there.
Santiago clearly upset about that. They thought they could milk some more points out of that situation.
Billy Vang back to set. He will get it over. That ball is set up and spiked down by Masura. That will be another Hawks point. Score is 7-5 in favor of the Santiago Canyon Hawks. In this fourth set, they're up 2-1, looking to close the match out with a win in this set.
Adam Masura is dangerous at the net right now. He's got more energy than anyone else of the big guys on Santiago Canyon's team. So he's one to look out for.
Definitely, and he seemed to not have played much the first set or two, so he definitely has the energy now. And that ball will be spiked out and hit out of bounds by the Hornets. Another Hawks point. Evangelista back to set. He will get the ball over. Cheeve will hit it up. Smacked down by Cheeve. Tried to get the ball over there.
Score 6-8. Hornets down by 2.
Yeah, it was a beautiful hit by Andrew Ramos on that last possession, getting the Hornets to point. Now we have Nathan Cheeve back to set. He will float it over. Hit down by Foytik, and that is spiked over the net. No Hornet was there to touch the ball. Not sure what they were doing, maybe just a lack of communication, but another Hawks point. Adam Masura is back to set, and he will float the ball over. It will be controlled and set up by Cheeve. Albert Razzo cannot complete the connection there as he misses the net, and it is now 6-10 in favor of the Santiago Canyon Hawks. Masura with the serve. It is hit up and down by Jason Thompson, but blocked by the Hawks. 11-6 now is our score.
Benjamin Blanco with the first block right there.
Timeout taken. Timeout taken by Fullerton College. It is our fourth set, and the score is 11-6 in favor of the Hawks. You are listening to you are watching men's volleyball here on 90.1 KBPK. What do you guys think Fullerton needs to do here to gain another lead and take a couple points back and hopefully win this set to give them a chance in a fifth set to 15?
Well, they are playing better than the third set. The mistakes they made recently were something you could imagine anyone could make. Blanco went up hard. You thought he was going to spike it, but he came down soft, and the ball just plunked right down in. So they read it wrong, but anyone could do that. Even here, sitting right here at the edge of the court, I read it wrong too. So I don't really admonish them too much for that. But yes, they do need to keep their wits about them because the Hawks are not here to lose.
Masura up with the serve. It will be controlled by the Hornets. Albert Razzo with the spike. And that will be out of bounds again. Currently, the Hawks have the Hornets score doubled at 12-6 in this fourth set. Masura still back to serve. And he keeps attacking the middle of that floor. Wonder if that seemed to be the Hawks' goal here. Foytik with another powerful spike to give the Hornets a 6-13 deficit. This is not looking good here in this fourth set. We will see number 17, Cameron Hecker, checking into the game, along with number 5, Alex Castella, out for Cameron Thompson and Albert Razzo. And the serve is up, controlled by Hecker. Hecker to Cheeve. Cheeve up to Castella. He hits it over. Controlled by Foytik. Hit over the net by Gramatica. It is up. Alex Castella with the hit, and it's blocked by the Hawks again.
The Hawks have always been good on defense so far, but their offense last time was really good too. They had a great job of hiding their movements so that other players couldn't read them.
Yeah, and it's definitely hard in a quiet gym where it's hard to communicate without the other team hearing you, so. Gramatica up with the spike, doesn't make it over the net, and that will be a Fullerton College point. Our score now 8-13, after Fullerton has scored 2 straight points to get this game a little closer. We will see Albert Razzo back to set. And that will just be hit out of bounds. Not a great one there by Razzo. Into the game, Ryan Kane. And he will immediately go back to serve. Fullerton has to look out for this serve. This is definitely the person who, in the end of the first set, he came in and started serving, and then it just got blew out of the water. Fullerton cannot control it there as they miss the net, and it is now a 15-8 game. Ryan Kane still set back to set for the Hawks. The ball is up and powerfully hit over. Beautiful serve there. Controlled by the Hornets, hit over the net, but blocked by Foytik, and that will be another Santiago Canyon Hawks point. Our score is now 16-8 in favor of the Hawks.
Gotta say, I'm impressed by Foytek. He's a big man, but he's a finesse player.
Yeah, he has been great, especially in this 4th set here, making his name known on every single play. Kane with another set. It is hit over and could not be controlled by the Hornets. That is another Hawks point. Fullerton has to just get to the middle here, at least change something up, because they are targeting that middle, and it is not going well for them. Every single time, the ball just keeps hitting the floor before anyone is even in the space.
Blanco's out. Marcus Price just came in for Santiago.
And that is served over and just out of bounds. Hornets will grab a point there. It is 9-17. Hopefully they can capitalize on the fact that they have this serve now and win a few straight points and make this a good set. Perez Gonzalez back to set for the Hornets. It's up and floated over, controlled by Foytik. Foytik to Kane, hit over and cannot be controlled by the Hornets. It will be a Hawks point.
Yeah, Marcus Price, like I said, just came in and he's fresh, and he's a good cardio player. He was out here playing before the game even started.
And is hit down by Gustea, out of bounds, will be a Hawks point. Score is now 19-9 in favor of the Santiago Canyon Hawks. Fullerton has to do make some drastic changes here if they want to come back and win this set, and then hopefully a 5th set. And that will be another timeout taken by Fullerton. This is our 4th set, and the score is 2-1 in favor of the Hawks. They are up 19-9 in this 4th set here. You are listening to men's volleyball here on 90.1 KBPK. Mehrdad, what do you think Fullerton can do here to try and at least make this 4th set a little bit closer?
Gosh, Coach Rapp has got to be telling them, you're letting this get away from you. 10 points. It has never been a 10-point game so far. Before it was 5, and then Santiago Canyon was able to pull away. But Fullerton would try to catch up but not make it. But 10 points is a huge deficit.
Yeah, I agree. Every set so far has been a relatively close set up until the last few points or so, but this one is looking a whole lot different here. This is what separates great teams from just okay teams, is being able to close out games this strong. In for the Santiago Canyon Hawks right now, Malachi Meza Landrum, Lean Eindar, Ryan Kane, Cameron Gramatica, Zach Foytik, and Marcus Price. And for your Hornets, Billy Vang, Alex Gusteo, Albert Razzo, Junior Paniagua,
who just exited the game, and Nathan Sheave just came in. So now we got one fresh player too.
Gustea hits the ball over, controlled, hit down by Evangelista. Ramos with the hit. Hit over by Gusteo, tried to get the ball over the net there, just could not yet again get past that wall in the front of these Hawks. Score is now 20-10. Santiago Canyon with the lead. That ball is served over and out of bounds there by Marcus Price. That will give Fullerton the point, giving them 11 for this fourth set. Andrew Ramos back to serve, and he will float it over. And that is spiked down. That will be another Hawks point.
That was Jaden Evangelista with a nasty spike right down the middle. We're back to a 10-point game right now.
It is 21-11. All the Hawks need are 4 points, and they will get themselves a 3-1 win in this game. Gramatica up with the set. Sheev up to Hecker. Hecker hits it over the net. Smacked over by Gramatica. Out of bounds. They will give Fullerton the point there. And for the Hornets, we have number 7, Billy Vang, back to set. Not completely sure what is happening here. Billy Vang will check out of the game for number 14, Alex Lucero, who will be back to serve for the Hornets. Ball is over. It is controlled by the Hawks. Hit down by Masura. Controlled by Lucero. Up to Gustea. Gustea hits it over, and that will be a Fullerton College Hornet point, as Santiago could not control the speed of that kill. 13-21 is our score. Lucero back to serve again. Is controlled by Lindar. Up to Evangelista, who cannot sneak it in bounds, as Fullerton will get themselves another point there, slowly cutting this lead down. Lucero with the serve. That will be out of bounds, giving the Hawks another point. It is 22-14 in favor of the Hawks right now. This fourth set not looking much like the first three did. Definitely could be the fatigue getting to some of the Hornet guys. That ball will be hit over by Hecker, controlled by Gramatica. And Fullerton College cannot do anything when the ball gets to the front of their wall. It's Evangelista back for the set, controlled by Hecker. Hecker to Cheeve, and Cheeve hits it over the net with a beautiful finesse there. 15-23 is our score. We will see Nathan Cheeve back to set. And it's over. And it is out of bounds. It will be a Santiago Canyon point there. Score is now 24-15, and this could be match point. We have none other than Adam Masura back to set, who's been amazing in this final set. That ball is hit over, controlled by Cheeve. Cheeve to Hecker, he hits it over, and it is out of bounds. That is your game. Santiago takes the win 3-1 here. And what started off as a close game, but in the end, Santiago just pulled away. You are listening to men's volleyball here on 90.1 KBPK.